Oh my goodness. Sorry. I'm a little bit behind this morning, so one more second. Oh my goodness. Greetings, Starfighters. Good day, A. Thanks for tuning in so early for another episode of Morning Practice. Because boy, do I need it. Thank you very much for tuning in so early. Oy. All right, let's start off with this. That was bad. I don't even remember what I'm playing anymore. Well, that was sloppy. But that is why we are doing this. Alrighty then. Let's run that back. Why is that so zoomed out? Okay, that's better. I feel my tuning was out there when I was hitting the chorus. See, There. All right. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was cold last night, so everything's cold. I've been trying to put some heat in the neck. Hold on to it with your hands for a few seconds. In little stages. Little friction on the back. Friction on the strings. Warm them up. That sounds so annoying, isn't it? But now, yeah, now my pitch went down on the string just from warming it up. Much better. All right. Stay warm. Stay warm. I can already feel the neck getting cold again. So, my goodness. Got to polish my wood this morning. It's almost May. It should be fucking warm here in Vancouver, but every time the sun comes out, there's this silly little Arctic wind that seems to follow behind it. And then it gets really cold at night. You have the windows open for fresh air. Guitars get a little chilly. So, alrighty, let's get rid of that. Let's go into our routine, which I forgot my book. So, I know we're starting off with these stretches from Mr. John Petrucci. Just rest your hand on your hand. Little bit of strength if you need. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back the other way. Remember, do it palm facing you. Don't turn your arm this way and do it because you're then overstretching your wrist. Back this way, same thing. Just rest your hand on your knuckles there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I should raise this up to force me to sit up nice and straight. So we don't have another back episode like last time. Oh my goodness. Yeah, right in between your index finger and your thumb. Give it a little squeeze. Find out if there's sore in there from squeezing your neck too hard, like I tend to still do. Bad habit. Old bad habits. But old dogs, new tricks. Oh, that's good. Little shake and then stretch the thumb. Rest your hand on your thumb, not too hard. A little bit of pressure if you feel the need. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Little piano shake in the other hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 16, 70, 800, 9,000, and 10. All right, try that muscle in between the finger and the thumb there. This one's pretty good. You can grip your pick too hard. Oh. I've been trying to use my squinchy toy and the squeezy toy thingies a little more this last couple days. I did nothing yesterday but rest my back as it went into my neck and made it even worse. Way better today. A little bit of heat this morning, but not too bad. We did the hand to hand. We did the thumb. Stretching the thumb. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okie dokie. So, now I need my book. Dowkily, dowkily. The first ones that we always do. So we're going to do 16th notes at, for me, I'm doing this at 150 BPM. Little lesson from Mr. Kirk Hammett. 1 minute per string, he would do this, find a good tempo, and just try to do 1 minute per string before he went on stage. I have 7 strings. I'm down a half step. Don't worry about that as well. Yeah. 1, 2. Okay, 150. Oh, mouse is over here. Mouse is over here. So I don't have to lean forward and hurt myself. Oh, that's going backwards. 50, metronome on, drum track muted, loop back on. Okay, so yeah, we're doing the 1 minute per string, 16 notes, but we're also adding in, and I can't quote who I ever saw this from first, from the circle picking technique, where it came from. I'm literally trying to draw a circle with my index finger and thumb. I'm not trying to use my wrist here. I'm not trying to use my elbow or my shoulder to fucking chug on it. You will in some places. This is not something you use all the time. There are times that this is very helpful. For 7 minutes of just doing this, it's very helpful. So, I also need a timer to prove to y'all that we are doing this 1 minute per string. All right, get the clicky clicky. I know it's so annoying. Don't know why it was doing that, sorry. Let's try you be polite. Let's stop that. Let's start that one again, because for some reason it skipped all the way to the end of my session. All right, let's try that again. Jesus, I am just uncoordinated this morning. Next string. Tensing up my elbow a bit there. Still tensing up in my elbow that little bit. Don't know why. Just over the halfway mark. The home stretch, last string. And that's the 7 minutes of hell for me this morning. All right. Get that back up to monitor that it's not lagging on me again. I've been paranoid ever since I switched over to Streamlabs and tried running there. It worked for one stream. And then my next stream I tried to do through it, the video was just dead. It was like one frame every 10 seconds. 100 videos to see what to do, and none of them made a difference. Tried regular OBS, everything's fine over there. Imported all my scene structures and stuff over there, so we'll get that up and running here shortly. Hopefully around the same time we get our first guest in here, which I've been talking about for too long now, because this has been ridiculously hard to get this shit fucking going. It is not built for musicians completely yet. Okay, so that was our right hand warm-up. First thing I've done for freaking ever. Except for the, period I wasn't playing, but... Now, what we're going to do is we're going to play the dreaded spider technique. The spider technique is this. Going up chromatically, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Your fingers 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go to the next string and the same thing. But don't lift your finger until you need to fret the note. Coming back the other way is the hard one, because you've got to get your fingers curved up and away and just hitting that one string that you're on and not touching the string below. And yeah, that's the trickiest part of it. But once you get more used to it, what a difference. It really has helped me. And I played it for years before I could do it actually kind of fluidly at a decent pace. And playing it down here on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th fret. The stretch there, you can see my middle finger and my ring finger don't stretch that far apart. I don't know how your hands are if you got that nice even gap when you're down there. But I don't. It is a little tough. I'm using this in segments of 4 frets. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll move up to 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then the 9, 10, 11, and 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. And then stop at 17, 18, 19, and 20 because my cutaway won't let me to do up to 24. We aren't going to do every single fret because we'd be here for freaking ever. So we've just done these 4 frets. Let's go up to the next 4 frets, which would be 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10, 11, and 12. Lifting my pinky too early there a little bit. But that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to train your fingers to really work independently, and what a big help. 13, 14, 15, and 16. And then 17, 18, 19, and 20. My goodness. Yeah, it's difficult for me. It's not easy. Oh, it's just that one too. My fingers are so close together in the frets here. It's a smaller scale than my 8th string a little bit, so these frets are a little closer together. So when I'm doing this pattern, they really rub on each other too. So getting to focus it. The next one is similar, but we're counting our fingers 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to use this pattern 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4. And the next strings down and up. And we could do this one at a decent pace here. I've got it at 150 BPM. Let's go. My goodness, that flipper. These 2 fingers I called my flipper. 5, 6, 7, and 8. The cooling tray was not on for my laptop. Okay. Was that 5, 6, 7, 8? Did we do 9, 10, 11, 12? 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. "13, 14, 15, and 16. I was doing my strokes backwards there, and then I changed in the middle, and then I stumbled over it for no good reason. That's okay. "17, 18, 19, and 20. Oh, a little piano shake there. Make sure to say hi in the chat. My viewer count seems to be broken this morning again. It just does that sometimes, so feel free to chat. Feel free to not say anything as well. You don't have to follow me or anything either. I'm pretty sure I've got it set up where there's no follower chat. So anybody can say hello. Follow along. See if anything of these things help you out too. That's great. I'm not much of a guitar teacher. These are all things that I need to just build my fucking synchronization back up. I didn't play for a long time. So I've taken a bunch of little things from a bunch of people. Took a block of lessons last year from Dave Martone. Taken all these things and I've just been practicing the shit out of them. I really have improved my playing. Been a little sore last few days, so my hands have been really slow. I don't know why my hand has been so slow. But we keep practicing anyways. Try to practice at night as well in the evenings while I sit in front of the TV just to keep everything going a little more fluidly. The next one we're doing is the same 1-4, 2-4, 3-4, 2-4. We're going to split it up between the 4 strings here. We're going to do 1 on the E, 2 on the B, 3 on the G, 4 on the D. We are the D, we are the D, we are the D, we are the D. Now you can hold that chord, and you really gotta do the picking pattern is 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4. You really gotta palm mute that one if you're gonna hold it. I like to with my fingers coming off. It's easier to tap mute them, kind of easier with this left hand. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nine, 10, 11, and 12. Do a little piano shake. A little shot of the Earl Grey. "13, 14, 15, and 16. Oh, my goodness. Left hand is slow. Come back to life, you POS. 17, 18, 19, and 20 are our last ones for this. All right, that's the last one for that one. So we'll stop this for now. Bring this tempo down to 120 BPMs, because the next one we're going to do is what's really going to kill my left hand. But it's been definitely a big help as well. We started off this one in the early stages just doing pull-off. So picking once and then a pull-off. But we've moved up to the trill, so... And as we descend the strings, you may find, like I do, when I get to my 7th string, that my forearm is done. This amount of reps that you're doing with all the fingers, it really works everything. But that's just me. I'm old and didn't play for a long time, so that's why we're here. All right, here we go. 120 BPM. Doing lightweight and more reps at the gym. I get quite the burn going. Quite the pump, as they say. 5, 6, 7, 8. What am I playing? I missed the beat. Nine, 10, 11, 12? Is that where we are now? Yeah. Thirteen, 14, 15, and 16 are next. Oh, there's a couple. Oh, there's one. Oh, maybe just a little bit of a stretch. Sorry about the ticking without the playing. Just beat that metronome into your head. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, that's the worst, those little dry spots. Oh. All right, terribly sorry. So we were at 9, 10, 11, 12. So 13, 14, 15, and 16. Last one is 17, 18, 19, and 20. My goodness. My hand is still a little sluggish. All right, now we'll do two little fun ones to end off our left hand. These are both from Mr. Paul Gilbert from his Intense Rock Series 1 and 2. I don't know which one's from which, and there's one at the end of the lesson too. That's from one of those videos, and I don't remember which. But I'm not taking all of his stuff. I wanted to show little tiny things, and these two were very similar, so I thought these are great. First one is on the E string, 5th fret, and then the 7th and 8th, and then we're going to go up to the 5th fret on the A string. My God, I'm bad. And back down. We're starting this all on an upstroke to keep our fluidity of motion going. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Up, down, 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 up, down. I was missing that hit. Choking my pick too much. This one I don't necessarily play with a tempo, but you can if you want to. I just kind of like to speed it up and slow it down and speed it up and slow it down. And oh, this next one I could do at a tempo, absolutely. This next one is very similar to what we had just there, 5, 7, 8, and 5 for that one. This one's going to be 2 sets of 3, so 5, 6, 8 on the E, then 5, 7, 8 on the A. Like to do it 4 times forward and then and I'm trying to keep my fluidity of motion on there. I know I'm skipping on some of it, but makes it a lot easier when I'm trying to keep that down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. Oh my goodness. I got to give that another little Petrucci stretch. I should go see my physio. Oh. Well, again, if there's anybody out there right now, I don't know because I already know my viewer count thing is really busted today. So please tune in, say hello, say anything if you want to, play along if any of these little tips and tricks help you gain some skill. That is great. Just lurk if you want to. That is absolutely great as well. Just click the follow button and the notification bell. Word. That was the first one. The second one we did too. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. First one just to run 5, 7, 8, 5, 8, 7, 5. Starting on an upstroke. Second one was 5, 6, 8 on the E, 5, 7, 8 on the A. Forwards and backwards. All right, and now that is enough beating the crap out of this hand. I need to let it rest for a few. So the next part is really fun. I enjoy this one. We do a right hand workout with some gallops. We're going to start out at about 150 BPMs, and we're going down, up, down. There's a pause, up, down, up. Well, let's get off the Petrucci. We need just some heavy distortion, so we'll go to Gojira. Left hand is going to help every time in between to mute. I'm finding I was up around 3 or 4, but I can hear that harmonic hit sometimes. But down between 3 and 2, it really gives it stop. My gate is set at a really good level, so I can still get string noise out of it, but it's really responsive. Really nice. Really love these plugins. They're so fucking cool. All right, so we're going to do 150 BPM. We're going to work our way up, and here we go. Down, up, down. Up, down, up. Fluidity of motion. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. So let's go up to 160. Yeah! Alrighty then, 170. What do you think? Or should I stop now while I'm ahead? Let's keep going. Yeah. That felt good. Okay, so 180. Oh, those fucking pigeons. And I can't do anything about it while I'm streaming. I'm tensing up way too much in my arm. I should be a little more relaxed this low. Let's go up to 190. Let's make the arm fall off today, shall we? Just drop my pick. Not bad, not bad. Now we're up to the big 200. Oh, that's going backwards. Faster. 200. There we go. Oh, let's give it a little piano shake there. Okay. If you're following along, let me know what tempo you got to in the chats. Here we go at 200. Not too bad. Let's go to 210 before we die. Ooh, I better leave that. there. That was terrible. Okay, and here we go. The last one we're going to get to, because I know I can't get higher, is 222. Oh, yeah. This one's a shout out for Mr. 66 Samus. Want to see him play this with his feet. See how fast he can get. Oh, I'm sloppy today. Let's shake it out and give it a little try again. Holy shit. Oh. That's fast. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go down. And funny enough, 66 Samus just put this out in his little kick drum video that he did to practice the main riff from Bleed. Which is a gallop and a single note. So 1, 2, 3, pause, 1. 1, 2, 3, pause, 1. Got a tempo here. I'll play it at halftime, then I can jump right into the speed of it. The speeder part. 2, 3, 4. Oh, little sloppy. Oh my goodness. So that's the first part of the song. The second part of the song is, again, starts off with another gallop. Down, up, down. And then we're doing 4 kind of single notes after the pause. So up, down, up, down. Then we're going to start this next gallop on an up, down, up with the pause. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. And Obsidian Maker, greetings Starfighter, thanks for tuning in this morning. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, this arm is a little tense after that last thing that we did. We're tensing up there at 222 BPMs. So slow it down now. I'm all tense. I've got to relax. Obsidian Maker, thanks again for the follow. Thanks for tuning in. Do you play yourself? Just hanging out is totally cool. Make fun of me in the chat as I fumble across my fretboard here. Just going through some techniques and practice and trying to get better at playing guitar after taking a long time off. All right, so the first one again, we did 2 riffs. Play the piano. That's awesome. Musician as well. Yeah, I never took lessons. I should have. I kind of did when I went to college later on, but I never really got to apply it, to my guitar at the time. I was doing it a little theory on piano. But we have a nice weighted key piano here. I should have done this years ago, but I did not. So I've got to sit and study my music theory and stuff. But here we're just playing around with some really fun stuff. Nice, very nice. Yeah, pretty much. I learned how to read tablature numbers, music by numbers for guitar, and I would sit down with a Metallica book and a Metallica CD. Anyways, once again, we're going to go through the bleed riff. The first part of it is down, up, down, and one single note after the break. Off the timer a little bit. The second one was down, up, down for the gallop, and then 4 notes. Up, down, and then the next starts on an up, up for the gallop, and then down, up. To keep that fluidity of motion going, alternate picking, whatever you want to call it. There's so many different names nowadays. Here we go. All right, that now we have done, we did our whole left hand stuff, and that was our right hand warm-ups. Oh, a little stretch. The neck is a little sore today. Oh, my goodness. So how long have you been a piano player then? Obsidian. While we do that, we're going to go through the G major scale as well. Played for about 10 years now. Very nice. I played since 1993. Up until 2004, 2005, when I hurt my back, I started going to college to retrain myself to get an audio engineering degree, but I really started not playing my guitar, and then at the end of my 2-year course, my back got even worse, and I was just down, and then it was about 10 years I didn't really play my guitar. And then the last few years, I've been getting back into it. I've been trying to re-record some stuff. Yeah, I was born in 76. I'm old. And then, so about 10 years of not playing. Last 4 or 5 years, I've been getting back into it, and I just hit a wall. So I was like, I never took lessons. I took a block of lessons from Mr. Dave Martone, and then I was like, I need to practice. Let's set up a practice stream. That's what I don't see. I don't see anybody actually sitting there and practicing the same thing and showing people those little practice techniques. And I mean, you can kind of translate some of this to your piano, I guess, just with rudiments or techniques and stuff. But if you've been playing for 10 years, you're probably better than I am right now on guitar. That's for sure. Okay, so now we're going to switch up the tone, make it a little more colorful. That's better. So our G major scale starts on the 3rd fret on the E. I'm going to say this out loud because I'm terrible at this. So 3rd fret on the E, 5th is the G, 5th fret is the A, 7th fret is the B, 8th fret is the C, 10th fret is the D, 12th fret is the E, 14th is the F sharp, and resolution at 15 for the G again. Wrong note. And we have even more viewers now. Greetings, Starfighters. Thanks for tuning in. Grab your guitar, follow along, make fun of me in the chat. Just lurk. That's fine. So we're going to use 3 shapes with this. We're going to use a major shape. So, again, I'm saying this out loud mostly for me, but hopefully it helps you too. If you do not know these things, first note of that would be the 3rd fret. The second note we're going to use out of that will be the 3rd note. All the way up to 7th, that's our B. And then 10th fret for the 5th note of the scale, which is our D. So G, B, and D for this one. But we're going to put it down on these 2 strings, G, the E and the A. So 3rd fret on the E, then 2nd fret on the A, 5th fret on the A. The minor shape takes that first note again. We're going to use the flat 3rd. So if 7 is the 3rd, 6 is the flat 3rd. And then we're still using the 5th for this shape, so 10th fret again. So 3, 6, and 10 on the 1 string. Down onto the 2 strings, we're going to go 3 on the E, 1 on the A, and then 5 on the A. Oh my goodness. Keep hitting the wrong note there. And the last one we're going to use is diminished. First note, that flat 3rd. So that's the 6th fret. And then the 5th note, but we're going to use the flat 5th this time. So that's 3, 6, and 9. Onto these 2 strings, we're going to go 3rd fret on the E, 1st fret on the A, and then 4th fret. So we're going to use those patterns. Major, 3, 2, 5. Minor, 3, 1, 5. Diminished, 3, 1, 4. And we're going to play them up through that scale with a little major, then minor. Then we're going to go minor, the major shape, minor shape, diminished shape, and major shape. We'll say ma for major, mi for minor, dim for diminished. But I'm also going to add in this little thing to make it fun to play, where we're going 4 notes, downstroke on the E, upstroke on the A, downstroke on the A, then upstroke on the A. We're going to use that picking pattern all through. So the major shape, ma, mi, mi again, ma again, ma, mi, dim, and ma for the resolution. Now, I can do this up around, for myself, it's like 200 BPM I've been able to get it up to. If you're not playing along, then I will play it at speed so we can move on to something else. I don't know how you would do this on piano because, again, I don't really play piano. I only learned like a few rudiments and a few keys, and then I forgot it all because I didn't apply it. But and I've gone and knocked it all out of freaking whack again. It's a little bit warmer in here. Earlier today it was pretty cold and everything was out of tune and whatnot. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you for the follow. Hit the notification bell. We try to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Just hang out afterwards. We do practice and we just hang out and chat about music. So thank you so much again, Obsidian. Much appreciated. Slayer. All right, so our tuning is out. Yeah, look at that. It's like up now. All right, let's do this. Strings get cold and they shrink, and then you warm them up and they stretch, and the wood stays cold, and it does not. Or it is, yeah. It's almost summer. It's almost spring. It's almost summer. Okay, so. And now it's back, see? It's so weird. There we go. Jesus. Didn't want to go in tune for me. What a jerk. Okay. This one's at 200 BPM. Here we go. Wrong tone. It's got to have some flavor. I got the fever for the flavor of a Pringle. 2, 3, 4. And for any others watching, I'm making up for 10 years of not playing, so that's why we're literally just practicing in this stream. The octave, 2 frets over, 2 strings down. So from the 3rd fret on the E to the 5th fret on the D. Same pattern, we're going to play that ma, mi, mama, mi, dim. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, that feels good. I was at 180 just the other week, and then I was like, let's bump it up to 200 and see what happens. And it feels good there. If I get the fluidity going, that down, up, down, up, down, up, fluidity of motion we keep talking about, and it feels really good. So this one, octave, 2 strings down, but 2 frets over is not enough. We got to go up 3 frets to the 8th fret on the B. I forgot that last one was a minor. I played the wrong note. Oh, that's okay. So that's all 3 of those. I know it's a whole lot of information. I'm so sorry to everybody who's waiting for me to get these little clips out done on YouTube. I've been so freaking busy getting so much done. This was way more of an undertaking than I thought, but I just keep practicing anyways in the meantime. So, because it takes years of practice to master a skill. And you're going to watch it live on Twitch. And maybe YouTube if I can ever figure out how to co-stream like people are doing, like Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Yeah, all right. Now we're going to play those shapes, the minor, major, and diminished shapes in the box, as they say. So that means instead of playing them up the neck like that, we're going to play them a few shapes right here. in a certain box as you walk up that whole scale. The first shape we're going to use is the first... in the first mod? Is that right? These mods, did you call them? Oh, I'm totally brain dead today. The first one we're going to use is the first note, first shape, which is major. We're going to use the 7th shape, which is the diminished, and we're going to use the 5th shape, which is another major. So when we stack them on top of each other, we have a major split between the 2 strings. So go 3, 2, 5 from E to the A. The next one we're going to start on the D string on the 4th fret, which is the diminished shape. So 4, 2, 5, 4 on the D, 2, 5 on the G, and then it starts 3 on the B, 2, 5 on the E. So we're doing those shapes between 2 strings for each shape. In the box, as they say. Again, this stuff's accredited to Dave Martone, the last one we did, and this one. The next one up is the 2nd fret. Sorry, 2nd note. 2nd shape. Wow, I can't talk. Then we're going to use the first shape, because after 7 here is 8, which is the same thing as the first one we've got. So we're just going to go 2nd shape, 1st shape, and then 6th shape. So that makes it minor, major, and minor. So minor, major, and minor. Third mod is going to take the 3rd shape, the 2nd shape, and then the 7th shape. So we've got minor, then a minor, and then diminished. The 4th mod is a major shape to the 3rd shape, which is minor, and the 1st shape, which is major. Now, when we play this one, we're going to go 8, 7, 10 for the major shape. And our minor is going to start on the 9. So ring finger on the 9, and then 7 to 11. And then a major shape on the last one. Sometimes I can get it nice and smooth, sometimes not. The 5th mod starts with the 5th shape, which is a major, and the 4th, which is a major, and then the 2nd, which is a minor. On top of each other, major, major, minor. Ooh, that's fun. The next is the 6th shape. 6th mod is the 6th shape. The 5th shape, which is, sorry, yeah, it's a minor. 6th, then the 5th, which is a major, and the 3rd, which is a minor. Stacked on top of each other, they go. Minor. What am I doing? Yeah, sorry. The 7th shape is our diminished. Then the minor at 6, and the major at 4. This one sounds so pretty. And the resolution is at the next fret, which is the same as our first. It's a major shape, the diminished shape, and the major shape. Or 1, 7, and 5. Hitting the strings on the way back up, huh? Okay, now I'm going to try to play these all back to back, up and down the neck. I'm going to do it at about 170 beats per minute. If you're following along and playing along, and you can do it too, that's great. If it's too fast, let me know. I'll slow it down. Why not? We've had a few people in here who have actually played along, and I slowed it down for them. No problem. I can speed it up and try. I might not be as good as you either. All right, so here we go. For this one, I'm going to take my glasses off, too. So I have to really focus on the neck. There's so many notes, positions, and I'm nearsighted. Those don't help at this close. Oh, not too shabby, but not perfect either. I'm not worried about making mistakes. That's why we're here to practice. Practice. Again, I'll do all this stuff at night in front of the TV, especially when I'm feeling good. If I'm feeling bad and I'm on ice and heat, it's a little bit harder. I'd love to get one of those little Honer headless and bodiless guitars so I could sit in my little chair here with my arms up and just... Bill and Ted played them at the end of the first movie. Rufus handed them two of these little Honer headless, bodiless guitars. They're just this little brick. It fucking looked like perfect for sitting around just noodling on stuff. All right, so what was I doing? Am I boring you to death yet? Oh, the next one is the hard ones. These ones can get a little annoying. And so can my freaking back. Oh, my goodness. So we'll try to beat through this as fast as we can. We're basing this off the key of F sharp minor. But we're going to play a 3-note pattern with a little variation when we get up here. And I don't remember why. Maybe it's just because it sounds fucking good. I don't remember. But we're going to do that off of every F sharp that we can find on the neck. I have 7 strings, so that means I have 7 that I can find. First one is on the 7th fret of the 7th string. We're going to do this at... This one is 130 BPM, so it's a 3-note pattern, and our picking for this is trying to keep that fluidity of motion again. Down, up, down. So down, and then up, down, up. And this is where that circle picking technique can come into play instead of being really stiff and trying to do this because there's several notes and you're doing it 7 times up and down the neck. That circle picking technique allows you to relax this arm. Okay, let's do it with the tempo. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this over done with. Onto the 2nd fret of the E string. Whoo, not bad. Feeling the burn. This one burns the shit out of this arm. Absolutely. Again, find the tempo that's comfortable for you. Work your way up. I started off pretty slow, and now I'm getting, like I said, up to 180 for this one. Next is the 9th fret on the A string. Don't go get a back injury. I don't recommend it. Not playing guitar for so long was just murder. If this is torture, chain me to the wall. Yeah, it wasn't good actually. That referenced a good thing, but this was not a good thing. Not being able to hold my fucking neck up and not being able to play my guitar. Hard to do that in a lying position on a bed. I need that little honer I was talking about. But never got one. Anyways, here we go. We did it for the last one was a 9. We did a 4th fret on the D string. There we go. And we're moving on to the next one. This one has a little transition in it. We're on the G string, 11th fret. Once we get up a little higher, we have to go to the B string. And this one always trips me up. So I'll do my best. That's funny. I did the transition really nice, but I played the ascension really kind of sloppy in a few places. I guess I was so excited I got the fucking transition. That's so funny. Well, see, little bits of progress. So now we're on to the B string, 8th, 7th fret, like high B. Low B. Onto the 2nd fret of the high E. Oh, we should do that quickly before we forget. Uno, right. Second fret, high E. Skipping it on that like sliding down to the next note. I'll work on that tonight. We'll move on to the next one. So we're going to drop this down to 160 BPM, but the next pattern we're doing is a 4-note pattern, so 16th notes. So again, this is where that circle picking technique comes in really handy for relaxing this arm. So we're going to go at speed. We're going to try, starting on the low B, 7th fret, same thing again. Now we're on to the 2nd fret of the low E. Whoa, little piano shake. Maybe a little Petrucci stretch. Second fret of the low E. This is where we're at. Oh my goodness. Starting to wear the tip out of these picks. Got to get some more Jazz 3 Sharpies. 9th fret, excuse me. Ninth fret on the A string. Oh, losing it there for my left hand a little bit. Ay, ay, ay. A little slow there on the left hand. Give it a little shake. So now 4th fret on that D string. Wolf, left hand is slugging away today. That's okay, we'll get through this. We're pretty much through most of it anyways, and we're an hour and a half in, so we're going on good pace. 11th fret with the transition, that's probably going to screw me up. Let's see. Actually got the transition a little bit better than I thought I would again. That's hilarious. But that's what practice is for, right? Oh, my goodness. So now we're on to the 7th fret on the high B. Low B. High B. All right. Oh my goodness, last one of this pattern, high E, 2nd fret. Piano shake, relax, relax, relax. 2nd fret. Oh, let's start that again from that high. See, this is one thing I want to change about this guitar is I want the pickup straightened. Because I hit the pick, where my hand sits, and I hit right off the tip of that fucking pickup. It's really like the only thing I don't like about this thing. It's beautiful. I love the fan fret though. Love it, love it, love it. That was the 7th fret on the B string. So now we did we did the high E. No, we didn't. Messed up it again. Pulled the string off the fretboard. Oi, 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 oi. Just lagging today on my left hand again. Oh well. So the next one we're going to go up to 180 again. If I go up instead of down. We're going to hit up to 180 again, and we're doing this 6-note pattern now. We're going to remember it as high, low, mid, high, mid, low. No matter which position we're in or which fingers. So it's... high, low, mid, high, mid, low. You get the picture. And here we go. Starting on the low B, 7th fret. Second fret on the low E. These are such good workouts. Oh, little stretch. Little Petrucci stretch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, I feel it through there. 9th fret on the A string. 4th fret on the D string. That's the wrong note. Oh my goodness. 11th fret on the G string. Everyone's favorite type of string, the G. Wow, I think that's the best I've ever played that transition too. That's awesome. 7th fret on the high B. Sloppy Joe, Sloppy Joe. Last one of these, we're going to do 2nd fret on the high E. Oh, not so shabby, not so shabby. Glad I got through those transitions, though, today. So normally what I would do this is have more time. I'll do this at night, so I'll do these same patterns. 2 times staccato and then 2 times legato. Same with the 4-note pattern. The 6-note pattern. And doing them on all those positions. I'll go through that all again. It's a really big, long workout. But once you get doing all these things, or whichever ones you use, I mean, I can blow through all of this by myself without about 45 minutes. And then go on to playing some songs. So I don't do all of this stuff in my evening practice. I kind of think about what I fucked up on, and then I try to work on that. Might do a quick little, instead of just doing the 1 minute per string again at night. That's a little overkill, I think, for me. But then these little Paul Gilberts are great to try to get to warm up when I sit in front of the TV and practice this in the evenings. Try to train my ear, play along to the music and stuff you hear in the shows or even the commercials if you still have TV. All right, so the last ones that we're going to do are all the fun stuff now. Oh, that's the ones that beat the shit out of your arms and forearms and shoulders and back. And what we're going to do, the first one is a arpeggio, a D major arpeggio lick from Mr. Paul Gilbert again. This one's really cute. So we're going to go 14 to 10 on the high E. We're going to skip the B and go to the G. 14 to 11, and then 12 on the D. So just those 5 notes. 14 to 10 on the high E. 14 to 11 on the G. and 12 on the D, then back up. You could do that staccato like that, or do the legatos in there. So a little hammer-ons and pull-offs in between. You play them at tempo, pick it up, just do it without a or without a metronome, just speed it up on your own. And again, the legato. Oh, I'm playing that so sloppy today. Oh, we have some more viewers. Greetings, Starfighters. Thanks for tuning in this morning. Feel free to play along, make fun of me in the chat, or just lurk, as we have a couple lurkers today. Our next one we're going to do is a little minor arpeggio. Yes, it's a minor arpeggio that you hear a lot in stuff from Low Fidelity. Oh, it's suffering. Not as bad as the other day, but yes, it's definitely feeling it. These little licks. It's all about the picking pattern that has really made a big difference for me. Normally, I would have gone downstroke, 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 and then tried to come back up. But going downstroke with the pull-off, downstroke, and then starting this one on the upstroke. And then I worked that one up the F sharp minor scale because it sounds really good. Down picking is important to have a really good skill at down picking, though, too. But having that circular motion for those certain ones, absolutely. That's like my opening thing I do. A minute per string, just drawing a circle with this hand. Not doing this, because I don't want to fucking kill myself, right? They're all little different techniques. You see a lot of players always have, really good players have different ways they're holding their pick for different things that they're doing. But that circular motion, even the fluidity, like... trying to draw that circle, down, up, down, down, up, down. Oh, I'm not perfect at it, but yeah. It's coming back on that one that's a little bit... Yeah, Marty Friedman plays with that back hook. Ola England. Ola England. Is that how you say it? Ola. I know we all say Ola, but I think that's like a O for the O. I don't know. Anyways, Ola England. Let's say that instead of butchering his name. He has the same thing. He plays with that back. Yeah, exactly. This is crazy. Like I'm trying to, even though I'm playing this way because that's just how you stand up, right? And you play like that. So I'm trying to keep my guitar there. I still find that it's just where my stand is level 1 and level 2. There's no in between. I'd really like to have it in between there because I feel I'm a little bit too angled up. So I try to keep it down. Otherwise, I'm knife edging my pick too much, and I'm not getting that definition when we're in like really, really fast picking shit, like when we're doing this earlier. but it works for them, right? Yeah, it's amazing. See all the different styles out there. That's why it's hard to say, like, oh, this. Somebody asked me, like, how do you hold your pick? I was like, for what works for me? Kikulureo, that's probably not how you say his name either. He holds his pick like way out on the edge like this, and he just shreds. I can't do that. I need that little bit of coverage, but a little bit of exposure so I can get my pinch harmonics in there. But he's found his way. Oh, no, absolutely, you're right. That's why you're seeing now more guys using chicken picking, too. It still sounds good. You're still making those notes ring out just because you didn't hit it with the pick. So many shredders are using chicken picking now. The first time I ever saw that was from Eric Johnson, and I tried with... Because I play... But I learned it all with picking, and there's a couple notes where I'll pick one. But actually watching him play it, I was like, fuck, man, he's like all over the place. I took lessons from Dave Martone, and same with him. He's got a song called Country Maniac. It's like slappy and all chicken picking. It's one of the craziest guitar pieces I've ever heard. It's so good. Check that out. Dave Martone, Country Maniac on YouTube. Fucking great piece. Okay, so we did the minor ones. We did the D major arpeggio lick. And now we're going to do the funnest of them all, which is the nice big long sweep. So this one starts 16 to 12 on the high E. Then we're going to go 14 on the B, 13 on the G, 14 on the D, and then 16 to 11 on the A, and we're walking back up. 11 to 16 on the A, sorry. Then 13, 14, 13, 14, 12, 16. And what I used to do to just practice my sweeping techniques, you get that little bit of a lean so you can get that. Because I'll literally just do that with my pick. And you can feel it, you can hear it, you can count it in your head. When I go to 7, I can't say it that fast, but you can count. You can hear all the strings. Then just practice it, same with down below where you're doing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Just that little bit of a lean. All right, and then the second shape. So first one again, we're going to go 16, 12, 14, 13, 14, 16, 12, 11. That's 11, not 12. 11, 16, 14, 13, 14, 12, 16. So the second one is 17 to 12. But then we're barring the 14 on 3 strings. And you got to get this little technique of rolling your finger, which has sucked for me for years. I always struggled with that one. And I just kind of quit playing leads after a while. I think maybe it was this. Otherwise, it sounds out like a chord. Which could have its moment, but if you want to do a nice clean sweep, it's getting that rolling with your middle finger there. So that, again, so 17, 12, then 14, 14, 14, and then this one is 16 to 12. And then back up. That one we can move up 2 frets. And then if we do this little thing, we're going to take the first couple notes of each of those patterns. So the first one, 16, 12, then 14, 13, and then back up. So we'll play that one 2 times and then play the full shape down and up. And then do the second shape, play those first couple notes, the first 4 notes, and then play the full shape. We'll make a little ditty out of it. Something to keep. It's an exercise, but it's still, at least it sounds fun. Not always just running. You need to, but not always. Okay, here we go. Yeah, see, I'm screwing that picking again. Sloppy as all hell, but that's why we practice. Oh my gosh, I'll have to definitely work on those ones tonight. That's off. This felt really good, but this did not. Oh my goodness. All right. Anyways, I think that's all of the little lesson techniques that we have. So, last thing I normally do is the same thing as the first thing I do. I try to play through one of my songs you're probably all bored of hearing by now because I keep promising it'll get done. And you've only just heard like the drum and one guitar. So, but it's a good basis for me to see what my practicing has accomplished during the day. Oh, we got to put that on the Gojira, so. Okay, that's good, that's good. That has to come down to 138 BPMs. That's just too fast at 180. Too much. 138, and let's go. Double times and half time. Oh, if I got something to show you, Fidelity. Even now, after 25 years of actively listening to Dime's guitar work, I'm still in awe to hear how one can be heavy with standard tuning. Correct wording would be tight instead of heavy. It like he also played not in 440. He played in like 432 or whatever it was. He tuned his guitars differently, but he would play some in standard. Then he would play some like half step down, some in a full step down, some drop C, drop D. He played all over. Like he used to say he'd tune his guitars up in stages. Like he would go from a low tuning to a higher tuning, and he would play along. And it was like, well, this sounds really cool. So we would, like Underground in America was written in drop A or something. But it's fucking crazy. Anyways, what I was gonna say, it's not available on YouTube yet, man. I'm so far behind. Like I said, I was out of it for years, and trying to get this all done. I'm pretty much doing it all by myself right now. The other two guys that work with me are super busy. COVID changed everybody's lives again. We were on a good path, and then everything changed. But thanks, man. I appreciate that. I can't wait to get it out there. It's soon. It's mostly now my vocals. Trying to quit smoking because I'm, again, 45 and I have smoked too long. But that's the biggest part of it. The rest of this is all getting all this stuff to the stream, the YouTube channel, and everything going. What a fucking absolute nightmare. Yeah, I'm 45. I was born in 76. My band, actually, here's I'll send a link. Thanks, man. No, I am very lucky. I get ID'd for cigarettes still today, so it's pretty fucking cool. I need to click there. The best that I could do for you is link you a YouTube video of us playing at Champagne's Cabaret in the great Surrey, BC. We opened for a band called Flybanger, who used to be Vancouver's Jar. When they got signed to Columbia, they changed their name to Flybanger. And then after that, they changed it back to Jar. We opened the show. It was one of our best shows as well. Let me just copy and paste this for ya. That should take you to that link. Follow all the other socials that I have down below. And you'll see on the Instagrams all the stuff when I'm posting up videos. My special guest that's coming up, my first one. I have a gaming channel, which I haven't been on very much lately. I can link that too. But definitely give that a follow. Turn on the notifications. When my back goes out and I can't play, I've got to keep people entertained with the streams. So I figured I'd keep that going. And that's something I can do. I can rest. I can sit there and play my games and socialize with friends. Because the games that we play are awesome. Like, big story-driven games. So they're super fun. It's not just, Call of Duty Warzone or Fortnite. I'd like to play a story and get into it with people. Oh, okay, yeah. And, yeah, I forgot. I was going to show you these. So, I dug these out the other day, and they happen to be both yeah, that's me. I found these. I have another one, his like Goodbye Tribute Guitar World, that I put into a frame and left up on my shelf. I got 2 copies of that. But I dug these out the other day. This one here is like mint condition. I'm so scared to even just crack it open, but I figured we'd do that on stream. It's absolutely... Oh, is the mic down too low? What the hell? Check 1, 2. Hello, hello. Is that better? Is that a little better? Yeah, I was doing some tracks, so I had the volumes are all changed. Wait, let me see. Why are you input? Check. That's now it's distorting. That's weird because I'm getting a really, really loud signal coming out on my end. Wow, no, that's right. No, I'm using Twitch Studio. It's coming out fine on my phone. Are you listening just through your phone, maybe? Or are you on a browser? I have to be direct with this one. Like, it's a SM58, so I have to be right in front of it or you don't really hear me. You're on your desktop. Huh. Oh, that's weird. But yeah, we're going to dive into these. Got a bunch of other ones. I got one far back. I think it said March of 96 or 97. But we used to, like, you would buy these off the shelf for what they were. This one was $8, but usually like, 10 to $15, some of these. But the coupons inside would give you like 75% off. So we did those for freaking ever. We just subscribed forever. I couldn't believe this when I came across them. I mean, that's just, he was the king. I want to get a tattoo to cover up this here of Dimebag playing, which says "Long live the king." Like 30 euros. Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, some of them are like $15 Canadian, so that's yeah. And the subscriptions were well worth it. Give me 30 seconds and I will be right back. Oh, absolutely. I still love watching the Pantera home videos, all three of them, because it's just the era too. I mean, that was fucking. They were. Imagine if Diamond Vinny were still alive today, what they would have done with all their filming like they used to do for the Pantera home videos and stuff. That shit was fucking crazy. That was exactly what is going on nowadays. I would love to watch and tune into a Pantera stream every day and just hear them fucking talk about shit or show little tricks. Like, oh, that's what I'm really thought it was good to get involved in this while it was kind of getting, well, it was kind of new. Matt Hafey from Trivium does 2 streams a day. And he's streaming on the road right now as they tour. Herman Lee is streaming from the road. They're streaming their concerts. I think that's amazing. Real alien space bats, aloha! What is happening? How are you? Let me do this way, then I'm in front of the microphone. Tie my shoes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, pretty much all the girls were the girlfriends of the bandmates. So morning coffee, camped out by the front door, waiting on a guitar to arrive. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, what time is that supposed to arrive? I was thinking about going for a coffee and a stretch. I'll leave this thing on, and if it's coming soon, you want to take a picture and post it on here. That'd be fucking sweet. Yeah, new guitar. Before 7 p.m. Oh, so they didn't give you a good answer. Well, hey, you know what? Again, if you're following me on Instagram, then fucking yeah, then I'll be able to, if once you post stuff, right? I'll be able to see it. Or next time we're on, like Monday, we're gonna start the evening practice soon. 11 a.m. now. That's awesome. Oh. Yeah, my buddy who is going to be my first guest, he works as a longshoreman, so most of the time he works afternoon into the evening, so we'll have to do an evening stream to bring him in. But I was even seeing like Matt Heafy does a morning stream where he practices stuff, and then he does an evening stream where he practices stuff. It also hits different time zones on the planet, right? Some people who are at work too early, and then some people who are off later, and then the other side of the planet's 8 hours ahead. And so, yeah, we're going to try playing around with that. We're also trying to get together, and I'm messaging out a whole bunch of old people that we used to play with here in Vancouver. I want to talk to all the bands we used to play with and see where they're all at and what happened over the last 15 years that I was kind of out of things, and miss a bunch of the people we used to play with for sure. Still in contact with some of them, but I mean, we were locally almost famous. We didn't ever put out a CD, so that didn't fucking help. But that's all coming here soon. I'm really lucky to get back to life and get back into this industry, and this has been a great avenue to do it, to start showing people that I'm alive, for one, that do know me from the past. And just to start off with a music career, this is a great thing to do. Yeah. Nice. Well, getting a new guitar is inspirational, right? All right, let's message the boys and see who's up for a doobie. Yeah, exactly. Support. It's what we always used to do too. Locally, when we go out and we used to poster the town, we actually took out real posters and did that thing. And now here on Twitch, I really try to meet other streamers and stuff. It's even easier with my gaming, and then try to raid them, to support them as on their stream as well. Oh no, I needed that. I need that to go out of the way. And that. Oh no, it's Friday, so he won't be here. Haha. Yeah. What? Oh yeah. So yeah. What kind of guitar are you waiting on? There it is. The Jackson RR24X. Gloss black with hot pink bevels and inlays. Oh, that's the one we looked at the other day. Is that right? Let's see. I can actually probably pull that up then. Yeah, I'll pull it up for him. You can check it out here. RR24X. That's right. With the hot pink. Ah, yeah, that's the one. There we go. Okay, so we can see this here. Oh, here. There we go. That's not too bad. About the best I can get it on here. The hot pink actually does not look bad. The other pictures that we were looking at are a little better, but yeah, that's not too bad there. Active blackout pickups. Yeah, that's a nice guitar. I was never a fan of V's myself. I didn't like the way they sat, but that's okay. Everybody's got their thing. Very nice. Okay, guys, I think we're going to actually end it off today. I've got things to do. I got to try to meet up with my special guest. We are so close to getting everything done. We got our audio working, which I'm super excited for. Having him come on and teach us some stuff and just to put him out there. I worked with him in the past, and it was kind of sad to see he didn't become the superstar I knew he was going to be, but we're going to bring him on here and get him going, doing the same thing, get his own Twitch, get his own YouTube going, get him back out there. So, yeah, I really hope your guitar comes in perfect condition and tuned up and ready to shred. Yeah, again, follow all the Instagram and everything and let me know. Send me a picture. That'd be fucking badass, or just post it to your feed. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in. And like we say around here, instead of saying see you later, we combine it into one word and we say Slayer. Have a great weekend, guys. Peace.